Alex here, back with another Madden video, another Madden weekend stream. About to go do some online head-to-head right now with the Dallas Cowboys. Just want to know how you guys' weekend is going so far. How's your Friday? How's your day? Hope your day and everything went well. Hope you got so many blessings. Now it's time to get into the game. Sit back, relax, get comfortable, and enjoy the gameplay.
Texas. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Oh, wow.
Williams,
Bad pass.
A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Doesn't matter, just gotta shake it off. Shake it off. It's not the one possession of the game. Time to get back on defense.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tammett.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammett shows better athleticism than what people expect.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle.
And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones, and he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers, so you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
And now a peek at the starters on the defensive side. Shift together here from the D-line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback. back, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. That's caught at the 1. Give him 8 on the play. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. 4th down. Here's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jacob Tammy there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Big 4th down
deficit.
conversion for the score, and the defense, that is
This isn't the way I wanted to start off.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run with Elliott, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. And this offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
Here's Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Here's a look at the young Atlanta Falcons, although next year, obviously, everyone will be a year older. So rookies like Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Devondre Campbell, an extra year, well, not a year, but a year under their belt now to get better.
They're just young and growing, aren't they? I mean, I expect their play to continue to accelerate and elevate. And think about the building blocks they had in front of them. Second-year guys in 2016 who had big years. Grady Jarrett, a monster in the Super Bowl, tied a sack record in that game against New England. And Vic Beasley led the NFL in sacks for the regular season with 15.5 and also had 6 forced fumbles. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this one complete to Winton over the middle. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage in your tight end on that one.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, as it is Cowboys.
End of the first quarter.
Quarter number 2, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is doing some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll go down at the 28. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a
Didn't even
loss of
get the
7.
playoff. That's crazy.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Come on, give me that block. Come on.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Yes.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open
Take the
here,
points.
so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6.
I didn't want 3,
lucky number 13 played
but it's
drive.
better than walking away with
You go to
nothing.
the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes to a power, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. He marched 25 years old, so he's kind of getting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't it?
He really is. I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does, and I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time, and it's 3rd down.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they're able to react and knock the ball away.
He finds Coleman. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the 1st. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They come up in an offset eye. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. Over 1,400 yards last year.
Wow, free safety's not there. Come on, there's like 3 guys right there. You tell me nobody could have swatted that out? Wow.
He always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited.
One thing I hate about the Cowboys, man. Terrible secondary, man. Terrible.
Austin Hooper as a young tight end really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished, actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
Second down following the incompletion. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. It's caught left side. Tammy. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jacob Tammy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Flush to his right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
No!
Looking for his tight end.
Wow, man.
Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take it across midfield.
He was wide open, man. Come on.
So out come the Falcons now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. He's got Sanu. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws. Take the grab. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Bryant's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2
Two-possession game.
After the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them.
Come on, y'all keep getting beat across the field, man.
The adjustments that might be made defensively. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really, really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
On 2nd down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dive on 3rd. Here's Ryan to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
To throw is Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Oh, my God.
From 13 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's gone. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
It's like nothing's working today.
A long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out here in the eye. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
I On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now they face a third down after the fumble on second down. Third and long. It's Ryan. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. And the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. 10 yards still left on second down. Now Ryan on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. On third down, Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up, the big fella. Shreds the tackle. The 40. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Here we go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Elliott from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Hopefully this works.
And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 now. Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, a 23-yard run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
Well, today's definitely not my day.
And he'll get across the 20 before
Just gonna try and finish the game out strong and look forward to the next match. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. That's the way life is. And it's always the next time, so just try and finish out the game strong here. Put together a few good drives, and well, next match I definitely expect a different result.
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more
And that's just the way how it goes.
They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Beyond disappointed though. Typically don't lose in blowouts like this, but hey, it's the name of the game, right? No matter how good or great you think you are, there's always somebody out there better than you. And just gonna go into the 2-minute warning.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure.
It's not even at it, even go for it.
Pressure on the quarterback with contact. That's how you end up winning it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Well, just a tip for the guys on the stream is, you know, you may not have a bad of a loss like this, but you're never going to win them all the time. But what I always told myself growing up, it's just simple. There's 2 types of losses. There's a loss where you did your absolute best and things didn't come out, you know, you didn't get the desired result. Then there's a loss where you just lose and you count yourself out before you even tried. In this case, I gave it everything I got, ran my executions the way I did, played defense the way I normally do, and there's some plays and some stuff that just didn't go my way. It's just one of those days. But don't worry, guys, to the guys that's watching the stream, to the people who's viewing my video right now, trust me, I'm gonna bounce back after this. Oh, here's another tip. I'm not one of those YouTubers and other guys who just puts up all their great gameplays. Listen, you're gonna see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not gonna go out there and give the impression that I'm some type of Madden god or whatever the case may be. I'm human. I have some great days, I have some bad days, but the fact still remains, I give my 100% every single second. Although the score doesn't depict it. So
really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks.
On that note, the game's gonna officially be over. If he punts, I'll just sit down, take a knee, and that'll just be the end of that, and make this game just be over.
And that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game
and now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On that note, take a knee. There's nothing more I could do. Tried my absolute best, and I didn't get the result I wanted. So, on that note, gonna take a knee. Gonna conclude the stream.
And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely
shout out to my opponent. Good game. And well,
they just haven't been there throughout this game.
Gonna sit down, take my loss like a man, and get back to the next one.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
Well, this will conclude the stream. Like, comment, subscribe for more gameplays, and I'll see you in the next one.